Nuclear arms, one of the most pressing issues of our times, will be debated live on The Vancouver Show on Tuesday, August 7th, from 7 to 9 p.m. Pat Carney of the Progressive Conservatives, Pauline Jewett of the NDP, and Iona Campanolo of the Liberals will discuss the issues before a live audience with host Laurier Lapierre.
Well, Blue, tonight in the Grapevine, we've got Scotty Bowman, Coach of the Year in the National Hockey League, Coach Team Canada, 4 Stanley Cups, and he leaves Montreal. I'm going to ask him why he left Montreal, and we'll do it on the Grapevine tonight. I love this dog. Let's go on the Grapevine.
Grapes is talking to old Blue. There's lots of heroes from the sports world too. So when you want to have a good time, come on down to the Grapevine. Come on down to the Grapevine. Hi everybody, welcome to Don Cherry's Grapevine. Woo! I'm Ken Harris, the musical talent for tonight. And here's Jimmy Loftus over in the bar over there, a legend in his own mind. Ladies and gentlemen, the special guest tonight, the greatest coach in the world, Scotty Bowman. Yeah. All right, the man we've all been waiting for, Blues Master. We love him, you love him, Don Cherry.
Yeah, all right here. Glenn Devlin, let's go. How you doing? How's everything going? Good. First of all, my good friend Chico, stand up. Chico rest right here. Great goaltender. Great goaltender. Really good. You're getting better, Kenny. You're great.
Thanks,
What's
Don.
this thing about, you mean he's the greatest coach since I left, right?
Oh, of course. Don.
All right, you're saying it right. All right. Jimmy, what's happening tonight?
I feel terrific tonight, Grape. Scotty Bowman, you know I love the guy. And boy, when you two guys were on, Stanley Cup playoffs on the old television, what a show you put on together.
Well, those shows used to cost us a lot of money. $1,000 it cost me, we got fined. Scotty, you know, Scotty's got to have the edge on everything, all the time. I remember one time he brought all the reporters in the dressing room, had them all there, and he's showing them the penalties the Bruins should have had. When I heard that, I went bananas. I'd do something bad in the papers. He'd do something. I mean, it turned into a circus. So what happened? John Ziegler called us in, and he's reaming us out. And then when I'm getting a lecture, I always daydream. So I kind of look over, and there's Scotty, and I'm looking at him. You know, this guy's probably going to beat me. I hate to say it, but look at him. He's got a blue suit on. I look down, and he's got brown wallabies. And I said to myself, is this guy that wears a blue suit and brown shoes going to beat me? And he did. And we got fined $1,000. Now, I know he got fined $1,000 for wearing brown shoes. What'd I get fined for? But anyhow, Blue's got the great Blue movies, and she's going to show them on Scotty. Roll 'em, Blue.
Scotty Bowman's playing career was cut short by injury in junior hockey. So characteristically, he chose the next best option and became part of the Montreal management team until he moved into the expansion-created coaching job at St. Louis in 1968. Bowman patiently assembled the best team possible under less than favorable conditions, and the Blues fans were rewarded with trips to the finals of the Stanley Cup during each of their first 3 years in the league. His team's exciting performance, twice against Montreal powerhouses and once against the Big Bad Bruins, gained credibility for expansion and great admiration for this smart young coach. The Canadiens landed Bowman in 1971, and he inherited a team with a penchant for success. Scotty was up to the task, and his first cup came in 1973. During his tenure in Montreal, Canadian players won 3 Art Ross trophies, 8 Vezina trophies, 3 Conn Smythe trophies, 2 Hart trophies, 1 Norris, and 1 Calder trophy. In '77, Scotty was named Coach of the Year, but the best was yet to come. 4 straight Stanley Cups. Final series victories over Philadelphia in '76, Don Cherry's Bruins in '77 and again in '78, and the upstart New York Rangers in 1979. Bowman had assembled one of the greatest teams ever. And it was time to move on. In Buffalo, they needed a general manager and coach. The Sabres wanted a championship, someone to deliver the Stanley Cup dream. So they hired a champion, a the man with the best winning percentage of all time, Scotty Bowman.
Breaks my heart.
Now, Grapes, I got a true story for you.
True? Are you sure? Cross your heart.
Gospel.
All right.
Now,
Go ahead.
I met Scotty a few times over the past few years. I used to live in Montreal, as you know.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was hired to do a comedy show on the 16th of March a few years ago, and I had to fly to Buffalo to get a connecting flight to Albany. So I'm there,
You
and
all the big times, right?
Yeah, all the big places. So anyhow, I see Scotty walking around, right? And I go over and shake hands with him, everything, say hi, and he says, I lost my luggage. Lost my luggage on that short flight, and he says, and all my suits were in it as well.
Wait a minute, he lost his clothes and that?
Yeah.
There's nothing lost, believe me.
Anyhow, Grapes, I gotta ask you this. Is it true that some of the players had fear and resent for Scotty?
Well, that's true. I used to know some of the guys in Montreal, but, you know, he has a style where he keeps them on edge all the time. Now, Al Arbour's got a style. You know, he's calm, cool. My style, I was out with the guys, had a few beers with them and got them to win. But Scotty always kept them on edge. He's always keep them guessing all the time, so they always produce. And let's face it, he did pretty good, 4 Stanley Cups.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to be right back to talk him in the Grapevine. Don't you go away.